Hello, I'm MP5 Deacon, and welcome back to Starcraft Remastered. This should be a more normal week, so yay. But we're continuing the protest campaign with Higher Ground. Higher Ground, Citadel of the Executor, 2 hours later.
Executor, I bring news most dire. The cerebrate that we thought we had killed has arisen again. The creature's battered form was reincarnated despite the considerable damage we inflicted upon it. Even now, the cerebrate drives its brood in preparation for their next offensive.
It is as I feared. It was folly to believe Tassadar could be trusted. The Conclave will not soon forget his wanton betrayal. Nevertheless, we must stand resolute. For attacking defenseless cerebrates is not the way of true Protoss warriors. We shall overcome the entire swarm with the might and the fury that is our heritage. Executor, we shall lead our main strike force to the province of Sion, which has fallen to the Zerg. It's time the Zerg felt the wrath of the Sons of Ire. Praetor Phoenix will remain here with a small detachment and guard Antioch from any further assaults.
Adun be with you, Executor. Bring swift death to the enemies of Ire.
Okay, we get the greatest unit in the game today. Very excited to show you guys it all. I am just failing that. That's so slow. The scouts! Look at them. They're so good. Best unit in the game. Yep. Hands down. Nothing better than them. That's a complete joke. Scouts are great though. 28 explosive air damage. They will demolish Protoss. They are so good at anti-air. It's really just upgrades, of course, but they also demolish Terran. No questions asked. They're just great. The problem is they do 8 damage to ground. Another problem is they're supposed to be scouts, and I'll show you that problem more directly. For a scout, this is how fast they move. That's their sight radius. They don't really fit the role. And they kinda need to. But, you know, it's okay. We'll make use of them.
It will be done. Locus acknowledged.
Actually, that's great. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a slow start here for this mission. But we should be okay. You don't look too fancy. You're supposed to be fancy. Have they not been fancy?
Awaiting command. Locus acknowledged. Instructions. Standing by. Awaiting instructions.
That was very stupid. But I guess the AI knows what's the important target there. And it's the scout. Totally not the dragoons or the zealots, the scout. So, this mission kind of has an anti-ground base and an anti-air base. Which is kind of the gimmick. You're supposed to, like, use the scouts, like the scouts, love the scouts. The scout's really bad. It's just way too expensive. Is really what it comes down to. But I mean, again, they're basically just race, is what it comes down to. And race aren't worth it. Race are nice because they're cheap enough and they can work as a nice hit and run attack squad, but the scouts are just too big. I think race might be medium. I don't know if they're large. I don't think they're large. Mutas are not. I think they might be small, which is a little scary.
Not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
I honestly think they're medium, though. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. So, if you notice... Oh, wait, I can't show that right now. We'll see it in a little bit, but our air upgrades come from the cybernetic score. The cybernetic score is a prerequisite for the Stargate. Let's keep the pro production going up. What am I doing? Being an idiot. That's what's going on. So really, we're just gonna build some errant photon batteries. And that's pretty much it. So not concerned with doing too much. Really need to get this base more kitted out, which I have been failing at terribly. Pull the scouts back. Okay, that's great. Now the scout is a fine unit. It really is. If it was to be balanced and to work ideally and to be a good solid unit that you could always rely on, it wouldn't be much different than it is now. The problem is that it is none of those things. So in truth, we're just going to have a little kind of chain of cannons, and they are solely existing to take up space. And just kind of buy time. Yeah, more probes. Always more probes. And then we will build some shield batteries too, because they'll help the defenders out. But we don't need to worry too much, and then we'll kind of start a little photon farm there in the back. I don't like that we're stuck to 1-1 here. The thing is, scouts in combat are as effective as Marines, but without the ability to be massed. That's the real problem. That's what it comes down to. You have essentially a flying Marine for ground combat. Now they need more. What they either need is armor and speed, plus vision, increased damage in speed and no vision, or, now, I think this is what they should get. Leave them the same. Give them they get a thruster upgrade. Give them that by default. Increase their view range. And make them cheaper. That's all you need to make it a good unit. It's not a lot. It's very little. Because the scout is solid, to be honest. There's no problems with it in its actual role. It's just the amount of money you have to put into them is absolutely insane. Okay, there's like 2 shield batteries should be good. And then we're going to go build a starport with our next round of money. And we're going to attack over here. Okay, we have enough. Scrap those legs. Let's take this group of 11, send them over. Now, this is just a little tiny expansion. Nothing too much. Oh shoot, get out of there. Get out of there! Okay, there we go. See, 275. Make them 175 or 150. Make it 150 and 150. That would be great. It's just, they're so terribly expensive. For no reason. They're not that good. You pay as much as you would for a capital ship or a heavy air unit for Zerg, and you don't get that. Now, it is a great anti-air. I'd call it, like, maybe brawler would be, like, the right term. But it's just so unbelievably costly.
Not enough minerals.
Oh. Okay, there we go.
Instructions.
This will just be a little tiny, like, forward base with a few cannons. We don't need too much here again, kind of same idea.
Not enough minerals.
It's just... I'm gonna try and build scouts, really. I really do like them. As when I was a kid playing this, they were my favorite units. Again, the design change, like their face is so drastically different. Man, Starcraft 1 Protoss felt like there was different tribes, and it meant different things. Now the nice thing is they will win the 1v1s. They are good enough to do that. I gotta get quicker at this. I am so bad. Okay, let's make some Iron probes, and I saved up enough money to get some cannons. I don't want too many. Maybe just like 6 in general. Some shield batteries. That should be good. Now we're gonna be good on gas, and we're gonna hurt for minerals for a little bit. But we're in that point. Oh shoot. Well, there was a loss of money. They sent a massive attack. Wait, this new AI is so weird. I can't say it enough. It's just weird. Okay, that's looking good. I'm hesitant to build more probes. Okay, let's see if we can't start the scout. I've kind of been enjoying the old graphics a little bit. I like them so very much. Man, okay. Red really does not like what we're doing here. I think I have enough of an income that if I start my next Stargate... No, start it. I can still grab shields. Now, scouts scale very well. They're again, they are a solid unit. They just cost so much, because they get +2 for their attack to air, which is... They do so much anti-air, it's not funny. They will outperform every single anti-air unit. Without a doubt. There is nothing that will beat them. Not a thing in the game that has a chance at actually standing up and truly challenging the scouts. Now we're just going to get one group of scouts. I'll show you their voice lines. Yeah, because those are queued up.
Contact. Standing by. Return. Signal of stable state. Psionic link anticipated. Adjusting neural transmission. Self-referential inhibitors re-engaged. Contact.
There we go. Yeah, and I finally have enough money to make a good force. So we're just gonna like gently move everything over here, and we're gonna get ready to move in. And our scouts are finally getting to a reasonable clump. Okay, 6 scouts should be okay, especially since we're gonna get shields here in a moment, so I'm gonna save actually. And we're gonna start working on, actually, will they be 3 or just reinforcements?
Awaiting instructions. Standing by. Receiving. Standing by.
Okay, let's grab some more, and I think we're finally in a solid place. I have things queued up. I have money to continue the queuing. That's a great point. Let's grab 2 cannons there.
Standing by.
My life for hire. My life for hire. Additional pylons. Upgrade complete.
That's just quite a lot of little things.
You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons.
Awaiting command. Contact. I am
My life for hire.
Jogan. Command. Standing by.
As we get rid of Rad, we should be able to really change everything around.
Receiving. Confirmed.
You must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons.
I'm already at max. Oh my gosh, my queuing. Yeah. It's okay. I love the Scout. It's hard to justify. For a single player, I really wouldn't mind if they made an update that changed their price. I really wouldn't. I understand for multiplayer you can, and I'm not asking for that. I don't want that. That would break the game in so many ways.
Instructions. I am needed, Jogan.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Vengeance. Transmitted. Awaiting command. Jogan. Sankalanos. Input command. Lopai.
My life for hire.
Initiated. Input command.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Receiving. Confirmed. Contact.
Okay, we are just about kitted out, and those will be our last scouts we will be building. Words. Oh man, we so need another expansion. Truly, Protoss suffers from this more than anyone else because they're so expensive. They can't really afford not to be just growing forever.
Make use of me. Confirmed. Make use of me. Jogan, I am needed. Transmitted. Contact. Locus
Okay.
acknowledged.
Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Actually, let's have two go over here. That should be good.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting command transmitted. Galaxos commencing. Contact. Kios. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I have needed. Receiving. Lockpile. I have needed. Standing by. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Standing by. Contact.
Okay, yeah, the scouts are kind of nice in this rule. Sorry, I was really thinking about what's going on here a little bit. The scouts, again, can be nice in this role where they're a support unit because they do add nice damage. They're making it so I'm taking less casualties to the spines because they can deal with them. But they're just... Terran has a much better option.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
My life for hire.
Okay, we took care of that pretty nicely.
Make use of me. Initiated. Not your con.
I don't think we really need a build anymore. I think, yeah. I mean, the anti-air damage is just so ridiculous on him. The thing is, all the scouts we spent all that time building are just kind of useless. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they give you enough expansions. It's just taking this one's stupid because it's next to impossible to hold. I mean, we'll move down here for the sake of it. But ideally, you're going to be getting attacked from both places. Getting it set up means just sitting your army there. If you're just setting your army there, why aren't you, like, attacking? Oh, they're on a ramp. Push them. That's just so good for me. That's such a beautiful engagement.
Instructions. Commencing. Receiving. Make use of me.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Make use of me. Input command. Contact Galaxos. Nagatsu. Galaxos. Input command.
Okay, let's see what we can't do.
Receiving. Mitora. Awaiting instructions.
Shoot.
Galaxos. Initiated. Make use of me.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, let's just move in. Not let the zealots die.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let's just send these guys in.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Very nice, they didn't blow up. So, they can in the same way Dragoons can. So Dragoons can actually just walk through spider minefields and not worry about a thing. If you patrol these guys, they can take out 2 Scourge. But it's not very reliable. Okay, so this was a decent encounter. I didn't lose a single scout, which is amazing.
Transmitted. Executor, Antioch is under attack by overwhelming Zerg forces.
Praetor, you must hold your position for as long as possible. Fight on, brave Phoenix, and know that the gods watch over you. Entaro Adun.
Well, let's see if Phoenix can hold, is the true question. but I think we did pretty good taking care of these hive clusters. I do like the idea of... We'll talk about the design in the next one, actually. Because I think, yeah, we're getting to a point where it's like hitting critical for the difficulty and the ideas that I think the devs intended. 14 minutes? Be surprised, I only lost 20. Again, Protoss is just so good. Really, with 20, that's a lot of kills. A lot. Okay, what's that ratio? Let's see, isn't that 40? Sorry, I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm just curious. Yeah. Okay. So it is an 8.25 kills for one death. That is... And I'd wonder with like how many units I had, how that was. Anyways, let's go enjoy this cutscene.